Father who lost his child in the Parkland shooting is now on a mission. He gave a powerful presentation today at a school safety summit in Hernando County. News Channel 8's Justin Schachter is live for us in the Tampa News Center with more on that story. Justin.
Jen, Parkland parent Max Schachter says he served on the state's Marjorie Stoneman Douglas School Safety Commission because he wanted to learn what went wrong and what can be done to stop the next school shooting. He tells News Channel 8 while there's always room for improvement, Florida is leading the way at making changes to keep students safe.
The murderer entered the school through an unlocked, unstaffed gate right before dismissal.
Max Schachter has turned the pain of losing his son Alex in the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas massacre into a purpose.
I've made it my mission in life to do everything I could to prevent the next Parkland and to educate law enforcement and school officials and parents about what happened here, about the lessons that we learned.
He travels around the country to promote the best practices for preventing and preparing for a school shooting.
When you have a wound, by these high caliber weapons, if you don't stop an arterial bleed within 5 minutes, your chances of survival are very, very minute.
On day one of the Hernando County School Safety Summit, Schachter complimented the district for having Stop the Bleed kits in its schools.
But that needs to happen more. It needs to happen throughout the state as well.
He says an important lesson the state learned is to station an armed officer at every K-12 school.
School resource officers have to be carefully selected and specially trained. They have to have a special skill set. They have to be good with kids, obviously. They're all obviously should be trained on de-escalation.
Moton Elementary School Principal Patty Martin says she plans to share what she learns at this week's summit with her teachers.
It's so important to practice and be ready because you can never be prepared enough.
And Schachter says the creation of threat assessment teams and the addition of mental health coordinators in each school district, other changes Florida schools have made to become safer since Parkland. Live in the Tampa News Center, I'm Justin Schachter, 8 on your side.
The